Emporio Ivankov, or Iva for short, is the Queen of the Kamabakka Kingdom, known as Okama King and a miracle person, and is a commander of the Revolutionary Army, commanding the G Army which covers the Grand Line. Alongside Monkey D. Dragon and Bartholomew Kuma, he is one of the army's founding members. He is also a former slave of the world nobles. He was formerly a prisoner of Impel Down, where he was kept in level 5, but lived in the secret Okama Paradise in level 5.5. After escaping Impel Down and participating in the Summit War of Marineford, he returned to his post as Queen of Kamabakka Kingdom. Being one who follows the way of the Okama, Iva strongly values friendship and bonds above all else. He seems to find great motivation at helping both friends and subordinates and is ready to put his life on the line for their sake, as seen when he flew into a rage against Kuma when the latter attacked his candies. Due to this trait, Ivankov willingly saved Luffy and Bentham when they were on the verge of death after being touched by Luffy's selflessness and pleading to save Bentham. He also believes that people should be what they want to be, whether it be a man, woman, or Okama. He is very loud and open, even perverse, about his ideals as well. He does not care about other people's objections to his views, as was seen when he even turned a man who tries to kill him into a woman, after the man, now woman, was embarrassed by his ordeal and had previously stated he objected to Ivankov's views. He states that as a prisoner of Impel Down, he is not such a good person as he would not save someone's life. However, when touched by the words of friendship and hope, he considers their life worth saving. He is considered the greatest Okama in the world. As Queen of Kamabakka Kingdom, Iva controls an island of male transvestites, which gives him a similar status on par with Boa Hancock, who rules over Amazon Lily. In Impel Down, he set up his new kingdom, or queendom, called New Kama Land and commanded a small army of New Kama Okama followers, all of whom were former prisoners. Following the war, he returned to Kamabakka Kingdom along with his New Kama Land followers, uniting his two king/queendoms. As a commander of the revolutionaries, Iva has control over the lower-ranking members of the army. He appears to have considerable skills as a leader, evident by his ability to unite the ragtag group of unruly inmates that strayed away and eventually found themselves in New Kama Land under his command. In contrast to his rather comical appearance, Ivankov is a powerful fighter should the need arise. His strength is great enough to allow him to fight on equal terms with the completely transformed pacifista, warlords of the sea Bartholomew Kuma. Ivankov ate the Haro no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit which allows him to create a variety of special hormones that can alter the recipient's body in any way he desires, effectively allowing him to remodel a human from the inside. He can also turn his fingers into syringes, which he uses to inject the hormones into a target's body, including his own body if he desires. With this power, he can freely alter any of the recipient's physical aspects, including sex, growth, skin pigment, stamina, emotions, and many other things. This power led him to be known as the miracle person. This is not accurate, however, as Ivankov himself stated that his hormones are not a miracle cure-all and can have potentially deadly side effects if overused. Ivankov can inject hormones into himself, granting him physical characteristics that are advantageous to him in combat. He can greatly enlarge the size of his head to greatly enhance the power of his signature held wink technique, and he can transform himself into a woman, making her body soft and flexible, rendering her resistant to blunt force. He can also create adrenaline hormones that can give the recipient a power boost, allowing them to continue fighting even if they are exhausted. Ivankov is an extremely powerful grandmaster of a martial art called the Nukama Kenpo. Ivankov could injure Chief Warden Magellan before losing to his poison ability, and during the Marineford War, Ivankov was practically the first, and probably the only one, to actually harm Kuma throughout the extent of the battle. Ivankov's trademark technique is the death wink. His death wink is powerful enough to shatter steel traps. This attack is often powered up by Ivankov's devil fruit, using it to increase the size of his own head, creating the more powerful hell wink.